What do you mean come inside? Actually, do you want my number as well? I'm about to throw my coffee cup. No. What is up, guys? It's Lil Keith here, and we're back with 14 Days with You. Y'all motherfuckers, I'm sorry, I'm already cussing, I'm already happy. Y'all loved the last video. That shit got 50 likes. For me, that's a milestone, okay? I look at anything like that, it's big because, like, imagine 50 people in the room. Imagine 700, almost 800 people in the damn room with me. I'd be all claustrophobic and shit. We left off with this dude in our bedroom, well, living room. I don't know if we're gonna take him to the bedroom or not, but we're gonna find out on today's episode. Turning to face the pink-haired man once more, I almost jumped back in fright. Clearly, I wasn't expecting him to get so close to me while I was lost in thought. Man, I'm reading good today. Listen, I know I made some mistakes in the last episode with the pronunciation. Then once I started editing it, I'm like, wait a minute, this is the pronunciation. Like, I said Haruko, it's like Naruto. And then with Shizuku clan or whatever, yeah, that's my fault. But here we go. I could almost feel the heat. Oh, because we about to get heat. Okay, stop.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Radiating from his large frame, and feel the small puffs of air leave his nostrils as he shyly leans down to look at me. Oh shit, why are you leaning at me? Keith. Oh, so, breathe, Keith, breathe. Okay, got this pretty dude, this Yandere femboy staring at me like this. He got some pretty ass eyes, but them eyes look deceptive too. All right, was there anything you wanted to do, or shit, he trying to do me? No, because I usually just, damn it. It was so hard to think straight when he was standing so close to me and wafting. See, see, now I'm fucking stupidly strong scent of mint and fresh linen in my direction. Why was I even so attentive to the way Ren smelled? Wow, I'm beginning to sound like a creep. Ren's the creep low key, okay? You don't even know that. Nah, I don't really have anything to do. You could just go about your normal routine if you want, and I'll not try to get in your way. Or you can just put me in a corner somewhere and pretend I'm not there. Whatever works for you. I'm about to freestyle to myself, okay? Look, Keith, why the fuck you doing that? You gotta get real. Why the hell you doing that? Can you see the signs that this dude likes you? He trying to be your pet. He trying to be your chia pet. He trying to for that. No offense, but you take up much more room than you think. Damn! See, now you gonna piss the dude off. So I doubt that would work. That's crazy. Touche. Once again, I found myself drawn by his soft laughter, and I couldn't help but chuckle along with him. Was it always this easy talking to him? Or was it like we were childhood friends reminiscing about old times or something? I don't know, Keith, what you think? Except the only one making it awkward was me. I mean, I am an awkward ass person, I'll be real with y'all in real life, but like, I ain't this level of awkward now. Glancing back at Ren, I notice how he's still looking at me with those expectant eyes of his as he looms over me in the entryway. He obviously didn't want to do something I'd be uncomfortable with, and he couldn't really suggest anything since it wasn't his home. So I guess the choice was up to me after all. Oh shit, so I gotta choose. Suggest getting ready for bed. Ask him to leave. Okay, look. Make a late night snack with it. Get all creepy, get all freaky deaky. Watch some TV or make a little snacky wacky.
So he get snacky wacky on my.
Are you hungry? I think I've got some leftover takeaway still in the fridge that I can heat up. Or we can raid my pantry for some snacks if you prefer. Is that okay? I don't want to be a bother. It is okay. Not at all. I'm feeling a bit peckish anyway. Okay. Well, all right then. Settling onto the couch with some microwave food and snacks. Ren and I then decided to watch. Okay, shit. Watch my videos. See, look, I'm on the TV and they gonna be watching me being all funny and cringy and corny. All right. There wasn't much on it this time besides B-list horror flick. Okay, and to my surprise, I found out that Ren actually liked those kinds of movies. Oh, did he? I bet he did like some horror, because he be participating in the horror, okay? You don't know this dude like that. Or at least he seems to enjoy it, the way he's hunched over in his seat. Oh God, gaze intently staring at the screen as a hunt sequence begins. Because, bro, why is my character not bro, listen, I can be pretty naive at times too. Like, come on, bro. Put two and two together. I suppose I could understand the intrigue, seeing as once I glanced back at the television, I found myself completely enraptured by the suspense and overall chilling atmosphere of it all. That's not the reason he likes this, because he's studying how he could get his kills too, to just have you for himself. The killer was chasing down his victim now, and I watched the bated breath as he stalks his way towards the door, cutting off the glow of light from underneath the door frame. Oh shit. Almost smugly, he knew exactly where his victim was hiding. The masked killer knocks on the door. Ooh, before letting himself in, he walks with heavy footsteps towards the edge of the bed before ever so slowly bending down. Oh shit, lifting the quilts up. Rising his accent. Let me stop that. Okay, that's not how he would react. Wow. It wasn't the jump scare that got me, but rather Ren's abrupt yelped, clenching my shirt while my rapid heartbeat thumped against my chest. I spare a glance at the lanky man with fleeting anger in my eyes. Sorry, I wasn't really... I didn't think a cheap jump scare like that would get me. I can relate, Ren, okay? And here I thought you enjoyed watching these kinds of films, right? Like, what the fuck? I do. I guess I wasn't paying much attention at the time. I see. I didn't in fact see it. We can change the movie if you'd like. You don't have to watch it because of me. I know you prefer watching anime anyway. Damn. How you know? How the hell you know? How the hell you know? How the hell you know? How the fucking hell you know? I mean, well, look, I do got a lot of anime shirts and Dragon Ball figurines, so maybe he saw them shits on the shelf. Nah, I don't mind watching a scary movie if you... Huh? How did you know I liked watching anime? That side of me wasn't something I'd go around telling strangers. Child, I would. Well, like, I'm not gonna make it part of my personality, and if you do, I mean, hey, okay. But like, I'm gonna be open shit. Like, what? I don't give a fuck. Okay. And I certainly remember if I told to Ren, oh, it's cause you stalking my ass. I saw one of your posters on your wall. You see that Dragon Ball one on the all to the left? When I came in, Attack on Giants or something, I think. Right. I forgot that I'd hung that up first. Moved into my apartment. I fucked up, but we gonna keep rolling like I didn't. But I'm surprised that he noticed it from all the way in the lounge room. Oh, he pays attention. Okay, he has like 6 eyes all on his face. But shouldn't it be dark by now in the hallway? It's not like there are any shadows that let in moonlight, but I hadn't turned the light on yet. I actually like that anime too. I've recently started watching because, well, I thought it looked interesting. Now you watched it because you saw me liking it. And that's why your hair is different, because you trying to match the character and shit. He watches Attack on Giants as well. Well, now that I thought about it, it made a lot of sense. He definitely gave off Haruko vibes. And his oddly specific hairstyle and timid personality were proof of that. This is a cover up. Trying to cover up like some makeup. He's trying to make up in your bedroom, take you to the bed and get pounded, or he's trying to pound you. I don't know what kind of position he's in. Okay. Then again, it really might have been a coincidence after all. It's not, but there was no harm in asking, right? Finally, you got some ball. Well, he's not really asking the questions that need to be asked, but here we go. Is that why you style your hair like that? Because it honestly reminds me of one of the characters from it. He's one of my favorite characters, actually. Do you know him? Haruko. He's the sorcerer who... Come on, Keith, tone it down. This wasn't Moth you were gushing to. No one needed to see this cringy side of you. Although, looking at Ren, he did seem to be interested in what I had to say. But then again, he was probably just being nice. Maybe it is just a trending haircut or something. Sorry. I like Haruko too. He's very timid and sweet, isn't he? I guess that's why he's a fan favorite, huh? Do you normally go for guys like him? I don't know, but I'm gonna go for you. No, see, I'm so conflicted because like he's weird. There's that switch in personality again. Was he always like this? I was beginning to think that is more than he just acting he was putting on. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. You're using your brain now. You're using your brain. Now keep that thinking cap on. Think it on. Keep it on. He's your type, right? Actually, I get a weird sense of deja vu. I already made that reference from his words, and I found myself thinking back to the time when Moth asked me that very same question. Like, hold up now. Was he looking through my phone and shit? I went through your phone. Shut up. And now that I thought about it, Ren definitely fit the description I gave him. He had Haruko's looks and personality, but also liked to dress in his cozy, soft academia, I ain't talking about My Hero, aesthetic that I liked. But my interests were ever changing and dependent on my hyperfixations, so I couldn't say for certain what my current type was. I guess I don't fucking know. As if noticing my far off stare, looking over to the side and shit, Ren breaks the silence by talking once more. Oh, but you asked about my hair, right? I guess it does have something to do with Haruko, but at the same time, not really. I chose this hairstyle because of other reasons. Oh shit! Well, that certainly was ominous. Yes.
Well, that's f***ing ominous.
Before I could ask, I watch as Ren subtly tries to mask a yawn by turning his head to the side while covering his mouth. On some Saikuno shit? Okay, let me, okay, stop, bro. Are we still talking about that dude? All right. It was endearing how he tried to pass it off as though he was simply looking around the room. But I knew better. Because, you know, when we yawn and sometimes laugh, we be making ugly ass faces and we just want to cover it. Nah, show that face, okay? If they can't love you for all the faces you make, even if they're not pleasing to the eye, then they don't love you for real. Tired? Wait, tired? Wait. Are you tired? Yeah. Hold on, wait, I'm trying to get the tone right. Hold up. Tired? Tired? You tired? All right, fuck it. I can go to your bed set. Wait, hold up, wait, hold up. Hold up, your bed. Shut up, wait. I can go get your bed set up now if you'd like. Just give me a second to pull out the air mattress. Nah, he don't want to sleep on no air mattress. He want to sleep in the same bed and give you some stop. It's fine. I don't want to be bothered. I could just sleep on the floor or something. I don't really mind. Honest. But I have timber flooring. Seriously. Don't worry about it. I'll just be 2 seconds. I get up from my spot on the couch and make a beeline for my closet. Boom! Before he can respond. And yet, I barely get 3 meters away before I can hear the heavy telltale footsteps of Ren following close behind once more, like a lost puppy. It was honestly kind of cute. A little bit, I guess. Shaking my head to dismiss those thoughts, I pull out the trusty, I read that completely different, air mattress from the closet and began setting it up. That loud ass shit in the lounge room. That is until I found out that it had a massive gaping hole on the side and he's trying to have a massive gaping hole time. Those damn rats. You have rats in your apartment? Roaches in the cereal? If I had the chance to move apartments, I'd take it in a heartbeat. But until then, I'll continue to send complaint after complaint to that good for nothing landlord. Yeah, fuck that landlord, bitch. Really? I don't mind sleeping on the floor. Oh shit. And like I said, I have uncomfortable timber flooring. Unless. Shut up. Stop. I'm not excited. I'm not excited, y'all. Do y'all see it in my face? I'm not excited. All right. You can share my bed. Give me some head. I'ma just let you know I don't want that instead. Okay, wait. Wow. Did I really just suggest that? And where did I suddenly get so much confidence from? From the player, okay? Shit, for the wall break. At that, I could feel my entire face flush. It's pink and red. Like, and I barely spare a glance at Ren to notice that he was sporting a smile similar demeanor. Ooh. Sorry, I don't know why no, I don't mind. It's just, is that really okay with you? I don't want to make you uncomfortable by invading your personal space, and I really don't mind sleeping on the floor. No, it's fine. I'm the one who asked you to do this favor in the first place, so I owe you. We in the bedroom. 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 Why I sound like a root dog? He gonna be on all fours and root raw. Doggy style, nigga. I don't know what's going on, but I am bigger and I make 6 figures. Look at the check, look at the wallet. He looking at the end, it's real thick too, just like the dick. I ain't chilling, I'm just grilling some meat, and he about to. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I had coffee. Okay, look, this is what's wrong with me. I have a little bit too much energy, and look, if I say something crazy, blame the coffee. It's not me. After showing Ren to the bedroom to freshen up, changing into my pajamas in the laundry room, I met him in the middle. Oh God, okay. I didn't bother flicking on the light, knowing fully well that I'd be busy ignoring his presence next to mine by pretending to be asleep. So instead, awkwardly lead him in before turning to face him in the darkness, and I see his features in the darkness. So can you just pick whatever side you prefer? You first. Oh, but maybe I should be the one closest to the door, just in case. He really didn't need to be so considerate. But nevertheless, I took my side on the left and slowly slipped underneath the sheets. And he tried to get between the sheets. Boom, 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 boom. Stop! It must have looked forced, but I awkwardly pat the empty space next to me, shooting a crooked smile. He slowly makes his way over and joins me underneath the cupboard. And before he could say anything, I slammed down a pillow, but why? Just in case I roll over or something. Woo! Cause if you roll over, he gon' go over. He gon' hug you. He gonna go over. He gon' grab you. He gon' have you. He gon' look at you like you a little bad dude. I'm known to be a cuddler in my sleep. Okay, then cuddle. Shit. Oh, that's fine. I'm the same, I think. You think? I mean, no one's told me yet, but I've woken up with my limbs hanging around my pillow more times. Like, okay, yeah. Look, I've been waking up in all different positions, upside down. He gonna flip me around. Stop. I see. Yeah. Great, now it's awkward again. But being this close to Ren, I could smell his scent once more, and it felt almost comforting. I had to fight the urge to roll over onto my side and face him, or rather, the pillow, once more. The bed dips as Ren moves around to get comfortable. And I find myself wondering, why'd I say wandering? Wondering what he might be looking at right now. Was it my ceiling? Was it the pillow between us? Or was he laying on the side facing the wardrobe? Or was he looking at my ass, trying to grab it real fast, trying to touch it, trying to squeeze it, trying to have it, trying to grip it, trying to slick it, I tried to change my flow and I fucked it up. Why was I so concerned in the first place? Sure, I suppose I did find him rather interesting, but that didn't really explain why I wanted to look at the face once more time. Again, like I said in the last episode, I know I'm all like, getting all kooky and Cocoa for Cocoa Puffs, but you just met this dude and now he in your bed and y'all just met the same day. Like, come on now. Did I want to get closer to him, or was I just felt curious about that stranger he was currently in my bed? Okay, move the pillow, move the pillow, move the pillow. Before I can stop myself, my hand reaches out to move the pillow from between us. I was immediately met with the soft blue eyes, which I could see widen in surprise even in the darkness of the room. In the darkness of the room. Hi. Okay, I was about to make him freestyle. Hey. Talk about awkward. Without realizing it, I discard the pillow somewhere behind me as I continue to stare deeply into Ren's eyes. There seemed to be some unspoken tension between us, and I had to fight the urge to act upon it. What exactly was I feeling? And why did I want to find out? I would find out too. No! Okay, wait, cut the music. Stop the track. Okay, I was excited, but like, this feel. I know y'all like Keith, pick an option. Y'all probably fast forwarding, but I just don't. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Okay, look, we're gonna do a poll right now. Obviously, it's not gonna matter what y'all answer because I'm gonna pick whatever I want to pick. But in the comments right now, stop what you're doing. If you were playing this game, and be honest and tell me your reasoning, which option, knowing from what happened in the first part to now, which of these would you pick? Lean over and kiss him, hastily backtrack, say goodnight, or go the fuck to sleep? Because, you know, I want to see the plot thicken and something else thicken. Lean over and kiss him for the plot. I got a disclaimer for the plot. Before I could think for the plot, I find myself leaning over and drawing his face closer to his for the plot. Ren seems to be on the same wavelength as me for the plot. As I feel his warm breath fan against my cheeks, and I ain't talking about them cheeks, as his own face draws near to close the distance. For the plot. One of my hands shoots out to rest against his chest. Before I could stop myself, I lean in the rest of the way. Almost immediately, I was met with a pair of soft lips and the taste of cherry on my mouth. My eyelids flutter shut at the sensation, and I let Ren's overwhelming presence engulf my entire being. That's crazy. Listen, disclaimer, I know I said for the plot, but don't just kiss anybody, okay? Y'all got different, you know, spirits and wavelengths, and it's just like you never know. Once you connect lips, it don't matter which ones.
Oh, you're nasty as fuck, my boy. What the hell?
I know. That was nasty.
That was out of
don't get on me. Get on.
Nah, I'm gonna get on you, bitch.
Be careful who you kiss. All right. I let Rims. The smell of fresh mint, masculine deodorant, and something that was so Wally world. What? Ren flooded my senses, and I felt myself becoming intoxicated by it all. It was like two pieces of a puzzle sliding together. Hey, with how perfectly our lips seemed to meld with each other. But I couldn't pull myself away. One of his hand rises to cut my cheek, and I find myself keening softly as Ren tilts his head to deepen the kiss. Oh God. Are we getting like, is this the scene? He takes my bottom lip into his own and gently bites down before his tongue joins in, curiously prodding against my lips as if it was to test the waters. When I met him halfway with my own, he seems to have finally found the reassurance he needed before deepening the kiss even more. He's trying to deepen something else. His other hand rests on my waist before gently pulling me closer, clearly not wanting any distance between us. So Ren wanted this as much as I did. Obviously, he's been stalking you for days, probably. I could feel how eager he was as he kissed me with more desperation. Like this was a prize or something. Like he craved this. He craved it. Than anything I'd ever expected in my life. But we could only go on for so long before one of us needed air. And that someone happened to be me. Bitch, I'll be floating on now. Okay, I don't need no air. Okay, as long as your hair. When I pull away, Ren practically whines at the loss of contact. Like, I'm sorry. And I watch with slight amusement as his lips unconsciously follow to seek out once more before. Speaking of lips, my shits are very dry. Hold on. Before his eyes flutter open. A beat passes as we just stare at each other. Wow. His hands are still on me. And it was only then when I noticed that he was tracing faint stars on my cheek. Did that really just happen? His voice is soft. So soft that I could barely make out what he was saying. He's staring at me with so much overwhelming adoration in his eyes that I couldn't help but look away. Shy ass bitch. And that was when I saw just how much that kiss affected him. Because he's been waiting for this for God knows how long. As if noticing how red his cheeks have gotten. He trying to have other... Y'all knew that was coming. Y'all saw it coming. No pause. Ren lets out an awkward sound that timidly turns his face away from mine. Oh shit! Sorry, Keith. It's just that kissing you felt really nice. I didn't want it to stop. I didn't want to stop. Not that it would have kept going if you told me to stop. You know, I'm not gonna assault you. Like, I'm a Yandere, but I'm not a rapist, so we ain't doing that shit. Okay, that's fucked up.
So now we're doing sexual assault joke.
Okay, look.
Look.
I wasn't making a weird joke. It's just cause like,
cause that ain't no shit.
He said he would stop, right?
Right.
And that's what he mean. He not gonna say it, right?
Right. He's not gonna say the word.
That's what he meant. Like he's not gonna assault.
But that doesn't mean you gotta
so
say
I was
it.
just adding that for commentary.
That don't mean you
Get
gotta
off
add,
me,
you
Cell.
don't gotta
Move.
add
This motherfucker Cell been on me for the last couple videos. I guess I'm trying to say that I'd really like to kiss you again, if you want to. Taken aback by his sudden boldness, I had to allow myself a moment to collect my thoughts, okay? I don't like either of these options. We ain't going to bed. We gonna see this out. We gonna see this through. We gonna see what happens. Okay, nothing. Forget I said anything. Sorry, you're probably want to sleep right now, right? I'll let you do that. Good night, Keith. Giving him a weak reply. Could he even hear me? I awkwardly turn over onto my side and settle back into bed. As Ren does the same, I feel the mattress shift once more and a heavy silence lingers in the air. Maybe he fell asleep already? Deciding to push my luck and make the silence once more, I whisper to Ren one more final time. Good night, Ren. I'm sorry. Good night, Keith. Sweet dreams. You could be a sweet dream or a beautiful nightmare. Either way I want. Stop. That's how he was singing. I'll stay up a bit longer just in case anything happens. So don't worry about a thing and just get some sleep, okay? No one's gonna break in on my watch. Yeah, cause you were the one breaking in. I'll see you in the morning. The fleeting touch of his hand still lingers on my cheek as I find myself drifting off into a blissful sleep. Wow! End of day 1. So we're gonna do half of day 2 and then complete it in the next episode as well? Yes! Progress has been saved! Let's get it! Sound like old Corey Kenshin. Here we go. The sounds of birds chirping happily outside pull me from my slumber as the streaks of sunlight peek through the blinds of my window and cast a warm glow across my skin. Listen. I'm sorry, the music in this game is heat. I'm sorry. If the freestyles annoy you, just skip them, okay? They at least last 10 seconds to a minute. Me and Ren did something crazy. We just kissed, put our lips together, and we was trying to put something else together. But it didn't end up like that, because he was just trying to play it safe. He wasn't trying to do nothing crazy to me. He was trying to get my credentials. I was trying to say consent, but all right. Fuck. Yo, Ren, thank you for the kiss. Thank you for the kiss on my lips, the goodnight kiss. We can kiss again soon. Put me in a good mood. So what you trying to do? If you trying to get in me, then what you trying to do? Or do you want me in you? That's kind of crazy, but I'ma do you. We gonna do each other. We gonna love each other. We just gonna kiss, go on dates, and we just gonna pillow fight. We just gonna pillow fight. We just gonna fight. We gonna show up all night. We gonna stroke. Only to hear the faint sounds of tapping to my left. Creaking one eye open. I was surprised by the scene in front of me. Ren was already awake, perched up against the headboard as I idly scrolled through my phone, okay? It seems as if he was waiting for me to wake up, judging by how he immediately puts his phone down as soon as we make eye contact and sends me a soft smile. Okay, I think I misread the other thing, but we're gonna keep going. Almost sheepishly, I shoot him an awkward smile of my own before covering my face with a pillow once more. Had Ren been watching me sleep? I hope I wasn't drooling. Morning, Angel. Oh God, that's his nickname for me. Can you change the nickname? Cause listen, I don't know how I feel about Angel, but you should just call me Dad. His voice pulls me from my thoughts. I couldn't help but notice how attractive he sounded in a way. Yeah, that low-key me too. Y'all probably don't believe it because my voice is a little, you know, when I get excited, it gets higher. But like in the morning, I feel like all of our voices are a little bit deeper. His gruff, sleepy tone was rather pleasant to hear, and I found myself wanting to continue the conversation. Lifting my head from the safety of my pillow, I was greeted with Ren's soft demeanor once more. I appreciate it. If you weren't so chipper this early in the morning. What? I'd appreciate it if he wasn't so, okay. You'd be this chipper too if you realized that you weren't murdered in your sleep last night. I don't like that. Which only can mean one thing. That creepy guy didn't come back to your apartment last night. Cause that creepy guy was you, nigga. He seems almost smug as he leans closer to me. And it was when I realized just how pretty he looked underneath the morning light coming from my window. It wasn't fair that he got to look so ethereal. I've seen that word before and I've seen it used in usernames, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to praise his looks or throw a pillow at his head. Ren didn't seem to pick up my speechless nature though, as he continues to beam down at me with such a soft look. I found myself wanting to look away in fear of making things even more awkward. I guess I did a good job, huh? He was a bit too smug. If you ever need my services again, I'd be more than happy to oblige. For free, of course. For free? Hola! Hola! I know you're saying like, you know, you're trying to protect me, but there's other meanings. For free. You're really talkative in the mornings, aren't you? I can't help it. I got to wake up next to a real cutie this morning. Oh, child. Can I just talk to my character? Look, Virtual Keith, at this point, y'all are already so talkative, so close in proximity. Y'all literally kissed last night. Who knows where that could have went if your awkward ass wasn't so timid and shit like him. Okay, so I'm gonna need you to tighten up. Okay, I like you because, you know, we're one of the same. I'm controlling you and shit, but you for real got to do you gotta stand up. You gotta stand up. I'm tired of your ass. Ren immediately pulls back and turns his head away. Anyway, now that you're awake, would you like to go out for breakfast? I think the cafe near the pier is open now. We could go check it out. Like a date? But only if you want to. Why did he suddenly switch again? I figured we'd at least be a tiny bit closer, especially considering what we shared in right. I'm sorry, I sound like a fucking dog. You mean the Driftwood Cafe? I didn't even know it was open to the public yet. Really? Well, what better way to find out than by finding out, I guess. I rolled my eyes at his lame attempt as a joke before groaning into my pillow. Okay. Did he seriously want to go out for breakfast this early in the morning? Yeah, because you eat breakfast early. Are you? All right. With a sigh, I reluctantly sit up and stretch my limbs and shit. From that action alone, it was like I could feel Ren's eyes on me. Okay, I ain't talking about that Tupac shit. But as soon as I turned my head, he already was staring holes into the blanket with a blush, his blushing cheeks on his cheeks, blush on the cheeks. Shaking my head to dismiss those thoughts, I let all of my joints pop, 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 pop before breaking silence once more. So, Driftwood Cafe, and we heading to Driftwood Cafe! Oh my God. We going on a date with the homie Ren. We going on a date with the homie Ren. We gonna eat breakfast in the Ren, breakfast in the cafe. He is my baby. I'm his baby. We just chilling, getting to know each other. But we getting to know each other. I wonder what's gonna happen at the end of this. Am I gonna die? We're gonna get together. I don't know. It depends on what you choose, probably. Maybe we can play this multiple times. The replay value on this game is insane. We gonna see the shit and we gonna go insane. We gonna play with each other. We gonna play with each other. Not like that, not like that, not like that. Y'all thinking dirty. We're just gonna get flirty. We're just gonna get romantic-y. Not sexual, just a little romantic. Just romantic adietio. Romantic adietio. In the end, Ren and I decided to walk to the cafe together. Considering how the weather was perfect and it wasn't that far from my apartment. Turning my head to the side, I noticed how this pink-haired man tries not to subtly sneak side glances towards me, cause he thinks I'm a cutie. He thinks I'm a cutie. He's trying to do me, he trying to groom me, he trying to spew me, he trying to spoil me, trying to grow me, trying to load me. I said grow, not grope. Hey, I said grow, not grope. Hey, I said grow, not grope. What? Or maybe he trying to grow. I don't know. We gonna find out at day 14. How long is this game gonna go out? It says 14 days with you. It just clicked in my mind, boo. The arm at his side practically inches to reach out. And if I knew any better, I would have assumed he wanted to hold my hand. But instead, he simply tucks his hands into his pockets and shoots me yet another soft smile. Man, if you don't hold that man's hand, the weather's really nice today, huh? Back to small talk, it seems. Sure it is. If I had known it'd be this nice and sunny, I would have suggested spending the day at the beach instead. Oh, let's go to, wait, Can't reference that. Yeah. We could go for a swim. I ain't talking about the BTS song. Or maybe even check out the rock pools. It's been since I've been there. Oh, that does sound fun. Not Leon. I ain't talking about this one. This is the Leon I want. I don't know about you. Okay, we just friends, but this dude I try to get. Oh, okay, look, I just pulled you up. I just pulled you up for the clip. Okay, I'm trying to clip farm with Leon Kennedy, all right? But just leave, all right? Okay, I'll see you next time. We on for Saturday still? All right, bet. Okay, I'll make sure I get you them good burgers too, okay? Not them dry shits, okay? The good shit. Right, yep. The juicy ones with the extra cheese and the extra meat, double cheese head ass. Yep, exactly. Keith! At the sound of my name being called, I turn on my heels like shit! Popped up out of nowhere in this bitch. Only to find out Leon running up to me with a sport bag full of what volleyball gear. Heyo, sunfish. Sunfish? Now why he got that little squiggly shit of the shit? It's good to see you out here this early. I was just on my way to the beach to meet up with Jay and T. What? So we ain't going to no breakfast cafe now? Oh, hell nah. Did you want to tag along? And hey, it's Ron, right? Nice to meet you again, buddy. It's Ren, actually. Sunfish. No, oh God, he getting jealous. Jealous time. There's 32 roads in a campsite. No, he is the jealous type. Huh? Oh yeah. Sunfish is the cheesy nickname Leon gave me when we were kids. I don't really get it either, to be honest. Child, he trying to defend Leon. Look, don't kill my friends, all right? You could kill co-workers that I don't know. He shouldn't kill anyone. Okay, I don't know what happened to Eleanor. Rest in peace, maybe. But don't kill Leon. So, Sunfish and Ren, was it Sorry about that, bud. I'm not too good with names. Faces too sometimes. But hey, it's good to see you both again. Doing anything exciting today? If not, you could tag along with me in Angelfish. Oh, not him coming up with the shit. Oh. Bro, wait. Stop your excitement. Okay, lock in. This is just an example of what he does to get with me. I ain't tripping out, right? Angelfish and I were about to go on a date, actually. Angelfish? A date? I don't miss the way Ren suddenly pulls my arm closer, oh God, to the side, nor the way he clings onto me as though I'd suddenly disappear. You're going on dates again, Darl? Good for you. I'm glad to see that you're coming out of your shell again. Take good care of him for me, won't you, bud? Ooh! What do you think I've been doing ever since you moved away? What? Like me, Leon barely seems to know his Ren's moment as he it starts tugging me in the direction of the beach. Ren, on the other hand, still latches onto my arm but doesn't seem to move. I can't believe my little sunfish is out there in the dating scene again. I feel like a proud father. Oh please, you're basically the same age as me. Okay, I'm 21, you probably like 21 with no kids. I'm a rain on that bitch. How many song references I'm gonna make? I feel like a proud adoptive father. Adoptive father, oh, okay. Child. Leon pretends to wipe a tear away from his eyes and lean further to my shoulder. Oh God, oh Lord. And only then that I noticed Ren wasn't following us. Turning around, I reach out and grab his hand instead to tug him along. He immediately seems to perk up at the action, entwines his fingers with mine before falling into step. All right, as fun as it is to catch up with my proud adoptive father, who's the same age as me, which makes things kind of weird. Ren and I do need to get going, so you know I appreciate you, but we gotta get going. Oh yeah, of course. I didn't mean to make up so much of your time. He unhooks his arms from around my shoulder and inclines his head towards the beach one more time. But my offer still stands. If you want to catch up some more, I'll be down at the beach with Teo. Oi! Okay, wait. Okay, listen. I hate to be such a slut, but why Teo kind of finer than both of y'all? I'm just saying. Like, okay, I would never say that in front of Ren. But Teo. She put her hand around your waist. Speak of the devil, almost like he appeared out of thin air, instant transmission in this bitch. Teodor, what? Or rather Teo, emerges from somewhere behind Leon and makes his way towards the three of us. Though unlike most of my friends here in Corland Bay, I actually met Teo in the city a few years ago, back when I used to live there. In fact, it was through our mutual friend, G. Apparently they've known each other since the beginning of middle school, but even after graduating and moving on to university, the pair were practically in. After a while, when I read, like I do good at first, like in the beginning, but then after a while I start to get tired and I start to jumble words together and shit. I might have dyslexia. I've never been diagnosed, but I don't know. According to JG, I'm gonna look up the pronunciation eventually. Teo would always show up at the campus to pay him a visit. Though if I were being honest, I'm sure Tay would only did it to antagonize some of the students and staff there. Damn. It definitely wasn't out of ordinary for him to do something such like that. It offered me a lot more insight into the whole assertive yet nonchalant attitude he often liked to put on. Okay, the first time I'd ever witnessed it was when Teo found me sitting alone in a cafe. I still remember sitting there slack-jawed as he practically shoved my laptop bag at the side to the side before he sat down and took a sip of my drink like it was his own. Damn, nigga. Hold up now. And Ren is mad as fuck. Look, the satisfied grin from seeing my displeasure said everything. And had he not offered to buy me another drink, I almost certain would have told Teo to get lost and bother someone else. But before I could reminisce any further, I hear a sound of Teo's footsteps drawing closer, and it pulls me back to the present. I watch as he walks up to us with a confident stride, strutting in his bitch. You better strut. strut. Before he purposely bumps into Ren with the sole purpose of sending me tumbling onto the metal railing behind him. Damn. But luckily, Ren manages to catch his footing at the last second, sending Teo an annoyed scowl of his own. Ah, shit. Sorry about that. I'm not sure how I missed such a brightly colored children's mascot. Whoa! Alright, there's no need for that here. Despite Leon's tone, Teo barely pays the shorter male any mind, seemingly far more interested in Ren instead. Let me guess, you're dressed up as Benny the Buttercup. Whoa! Whoa! Let me guess, you're dressed up as Rennie the Buttercup? My 4-year-old cousin would love you. Oh Lord. Oi, knock it off, mate. You Australian? You know what? From now on, Leon's gonna be from Australia. Leave him alone, mate. Oh, nah, that might be offensive because I feel like it's gonna sound too British. And then if it sounds too British, it's not gonna sound British. Never mind. What's your problem? Don't know. What's yours? I can practically feel the tension between the, oh God. He's dead. He is the next dead guy. 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 He is the next victim. Oh, wow. I decided to sit in. Okay, all right. I'm the mother goose in this situation. I'm always trying to derail conflict, all right? I don't like confrontation. Maybe you should introduce each other first before you try glaring each other down to death. Ren is trying to glare him to death, literally. Teo, this is Ren. Well, he's, well, my boyfriend. Yeah! Wait, no, wait. No, why am I excited? This dude is trying to fight my friends. Which, okay, can I say something? This is what I don't like about certain relationships and friendships. If you've been friends with your friends for a long ass time, way longer than you've been boyfriends or girlfriends with your boyfriend or girlfriend, be able to make time for both of them. Make sure that your boyfriend or girlfriend or their friend, make sure that your significant other understands. Okay, and if they do, that means they respect you, and that means you can make time for yourself as well, and also for them, but for you as well and your friends. But if they get a little possessive and clingy, that's a red flag. I'm his boyfriend. Well, that certainly was one way to put it, especially without bringing it up with me beforehand. It's official now, I guess. All right, we in this shit together. At his words, I shoot Ren a confusing glare like, the fuck, motherfucker? But the determined look in his face had me biting back my words. Okay. Anyway, this is Teo. He's, wait, how should I introduce him to Ren? Wait a minute! Why the fuck is X-Boing and Fling an option? Why the fuck is those two things an option? Were we really getting freaky deaky before? Because if so, I get it. That's why I said the motherfucker fine. He fine as fuck, that's why we fucked. Okay, I'm gonna say he's a friend from the city. But if I say that, he might be real. You consider us friends? That's real cute, doll. Are we not friends? You always used to show up and sit next to me whenever I visit the cafe near campus. Which was weird, because I never told anyone where I was going. Oh, maybe I wanted to say hi before visiting Goldie. It's on my routine. It's on my route to his university, you know. So he wanted to spend more time with me before Jay? How uncharacteristically thoughtful of him. Or maybe I was bored and wanted to see what someone with a lower class income does in his free time. Now that's fucked up. Why we gotta compare money and shit? Why you pocket watching? Why you pocket watching? Never fucking mind. Right! Like, never mind, bitch. Just kidding, doll. Besides, you're a bit too boring for my taste. I doubt you'd even be worth a private investigator. Oh my God. Okay, enough. Look, why don't we just drop this, yeah? You really should stop picking fights with everyone, mate. Oh, don't get your panties in a twist. I seriously doubt Buttercup's capable of harming a fly. Let alone, you know, at this point, I don't even feel bad for Teo. You gonna fuck around to find out. Another piece of advice, don't just say anything to anybody. You never know. You never know what they're capable of, okay? Some people bluff, and sometimes the quiet ones, because you know how Ren is not saying a thing, that's because he's He's calculating. He's constructing something in his head.
You can drop that nickname.
Fuck, I'm losing my voice. Nah, I think Dollface over here should drop you instead. Woo! Oh, hell no. Hold up. Swoozy style. I need a drink. I got 2 bottles. They're both half empty. Look, it's a bad habit. It's getting real. Shit is getting real. Besides, the nickname is kind of cute. Matches your style pretty well, don't you think, Buttercup? I think that was more like, that wasn't flirty. That was more like condescending and taunting. I could see Ren's hand clenching into a fist as he advances toward Teo. But thankfully Leon steps in once more. Oh shit. Seriously. Why don't we all cool off, yeah? I think we're getting a bit too heated, literally. Heated, got a lot of bands, got a lot of IV on me. I gotta fend myself off, I gotta cool it down. You got me heated, yeah. I'm sorry, I like singing. Even if it's not good, I like to sing. We're gonna head down to the beach. I don't miss the way Leon sends Teo a sharp glare. Are you sure you don't want to join us, Keith? I promise to make sure that Teo stays in his best behavior. I'm sorry. Sorry, Leon, but I've already made plans with Ren. And I seriously doubt they'll be able to get along. You know how Teo can get. Yeah, you've got a point there. Well, all right then. He leans closer to me, almost as if he didn't want other two eavesdropping. If anything happens, I'll be in the area. Just come find me, okay? Okay, thanks, Leon. I will. I give him a soft squeeze and shit and turn my attention back to Ren, who was fuming. Well, he looks more concerned now, but before he was ready to fight. But the way he looks at us, I can only assume that he didn't like how close I was standing to my childhood friend. Though that could have also been because Teo was still around. And honestly, I couldn't blame him. Regardless, I reach his hand once more and tuck him towards the cafe. I barely notice how Ren's mood immediately changes when my attention is back on him, and he follows along like a lost puppy. Got this music back, the Sims ass music. We eventually arrive at the Driftwood Cafe, and the smell of fresh pastries and brewed coffee floods my senses as it waves through the opening windows, okay? And just as I thought, the cafe looked as though it had only recently opened, though it didn't seem as busy or as crowded as anticipated. Good, it should just be the 2 of us then. Pulling me from my thoughts, Ren ushers me, I ain't talking about the artist, into one of the empty tables before he goes off and makes the order with a pleased look on his face. It was a bit strange how he didn't want to look at the menu first, but I chalked it up to him wanting to surprise me. Maybe he just took a bathroom break. Okay, a comfortable silence washes over us, and I watch as he absentmindedly fiddles with the ends of his hair. Was he still concerned about what Teo said about his appearance earlier? Maybe it's a good idea to take his mind off of it. Hey, Ren. Almost immediately he perks up with wide eyes. Damn, it's kind of getting annoying. It was cute at first, now it's annoying. Also, what are those bars? What happens when it gets to the 3rd one? I don't know. How do you manage to keep your hair so fluffy? It looks so good. Ren almost seems to flush instantly in my words, and he sheepishly ducks his head lower. You like it? I usually just angle a blow dryer below my chin and blast the heat, and it just stays like that afterwards. Oh, so you don't need to use any products or anything? No, not really. Just when I thought he gotten over his timid personality, it slowly came crawling back. Was this really who he was? No. I don't know what day we're gonna find out the real Ren. Okay, like the real him, baby, I know the real you. That's some ball knowledge right there. If we find out on day 14, we gonna find out. Ren must have taken my signs as a lack of response, seeing as he tries to strike up another conversation. So, work's going good for you, huh? Finally got that promotion? Yeah, I got a good check. Hey, like I said in the last video. Yeah, it did. I was honestly surprised when I first got my promotion, considering how I've only moved back here recently. But Eleanor has been really helpful showing me the ropes and... Wait, how did you know I got promoted? Oh, your coworker told me all about it yesterday after you left. Eleanor, right? She seemed really proud of you. seemed, as in the past tense. Like, I know it's in the past tense. So does that mean Eleanor's still alive? Or maybe this dude does not kill his victims. He just kidnaps them on some Ayano shit and ties them in the basement somewhere. And maybe we'll find out on day 14, or maybe there'll be an extra day, day 15. Hold on. Anyway, what were you saying about her showing you the ropes? I barely noticed how he managed to change the conversation back to me as I recounted all the times that Lenore helped me through my first week working me through the library. And eventually it reached a point where it felt like I had been talking for hours, and it wasn't until something caught my eye and I finally stopped. What's the hold on. Let's save that in the the third slot. Why are these choices? Do the first option. Ren glances out the window and follows the line of sight of where a small Pomeranian sat, idling, chewing the lace of his own shoes. Oh. Yeah, that's a pretty dog, but I think you're cuter. Nothing to compare to you. Order 25. What the fuck? Okay. Oh, that's us. Wait right here. I'll be right back. Before I could get a word in, Ren was jumping out his seat and mandeering his way to the shit. It was really a sight to behold, seeing Ren tower over most of the other customers who were waiting in line. Even the cashier herself, who seemed to be at least 6 feet tall. Damn. Tall ass girl. I mean, hey, listen, Lady Dimitrescu cat ass. Before I could blink twice, Ren was already on his way back to the large tray of full delicious food. Damn, I love me some food. I'm about to eat after this video. He seats himself back his original spot with a pleased smile and begins to lay out the dishes in front of me. Oh, this is a delicious looking scone, chocolate crescent, slice of cake, a sugar. Was it a delicious looking scone? A delicious looking scone sits next to my beverage, almost like it hurt my stomach rumble at the sight. Why was that an option? How did Ren know this was my favorite thing to order? Granted, it wasn't like I had been the Driftwood Cafe before, but this was usually what I ordered in other cafe. It was honestly like he could read my mind. And what was even more mind-boggling was that he didn't even need to look at the menu beforehand. It was like he just knew. Don't forget your drink. Ren shoots me another gentle smile for it. Listen, drink before me. No way. It was a cup of coffee, a steaming latte, a can of soda, a fruit smoothie. Soda, that would not go with a scone. Coffee latte, we're gonna go a steaming latte. I could tell by the scent that he ordered me a nice warm latte, just like the ones I usually bring my way to work sometimes. I hope this is okay. Unfortunately, this cafe doesn't really have much to offer, judging from the menu I saw online. So that's how he knew what to order. I even tried asking for napkins earlier, but I don't think they heard me. Maybe I should try again? I almost felt bad for him. I also felt grateful for ordering me something that I'd normally eat at a cafe. Ren makes sure everything is on the table before putting the tray aside, and it was then when I noticed what he'd ordered himself. On his plate, I saw a strawberry sweet roll. Wait, didn't I make him a strawberry shortcake in the last video? Alongside a cup of coffee that was alarming shade of black. Look, I know black coffee is healthier, but and I do drink it every now and then, but I'm sorry. If my coffee isn't like brown, I'm not gonna be pleased while drinking it. I know it's unhealthier, but that's just my preference, okay? How do y'all like y'all's coffee? Comment everything below. How many songs I've done. He seems to pick up my inquisitive stare. If the innocent tilt of his head was anything to go by. Do you want my meal instead? We can swap if you want, I don't mind. This is supposed to be a date, right? Deciding to tease me a little, I shoot her in a sly grin. That's okay, but you could offer me a bite instead. Ren almost seems to combust on the spot. His cheeks turn red, yeah, because I want to bite some other strawberry cake, okay? He almost chokes on his own spit. He looks down his foot before glancing back at me, only to look down once more, scoop a bite-sized piece of his food. I watch his red cheeks turn a deep shade of red while brings his fork closer to me. Not wanting to seem like a coward, I lean to take a bite. His eyes widen almost immediately. Whoa! And he seems hyper-focused on the way my mouth wraps around the fork before I lick my lips to let out please hum. Like, oh my God! He was imagining that fork being something else. Okay, he wants my lips wrapping around that strawberry roll, okay, that roll. Shit. It's yummy. Try some. And you got that yummy yum. The pink-haired man seems to have an awkwardly long staring contest with his own fork, where he scoops out yet another small piece of cake and like, wait, I can't reference that song either because of one less lonely. Ren's cheeks are still scarlet red. Seems almost fidgety how his leg keeps bouncing under the table. Oh my God, it's because he's trying to control something. Okay, he might have gotten a little excited. I gotta chill with my disgusted jokes. I mean, this game is just as dirty. Like, you know, it's trying to mask it, but I know the time in this game is on. Bouncing under the table. So I decided to take pity on him and not tease him for it. With a knowing smile, I start digging into my own meal with a pleased hum. Eventually, we ended up finishing our meals and decided to go a bit of window shopping to pass the time. I had nothing else to do today, and Ren seemed insistent on spending the rest of his day and time with me, so I agreed. We passed by a few clothing stores, ice cream stands, surfboard rentals, okay, surfboard, I know that surfboard, hold up, and many other interesting buildings, though nothing really caught my interest. But just as soon as I lost all hope, the other store particularly catches my eye. Oh shit. Hey. In one of the sleigh windows, I stopped this cute little rabbit plushie on the side of Haruku's likeness. Hey. I mean, it even came with his limited edition sorcerer outfit and everything. I couldn't believe they were selling these here, of all places, at such a cheap price too. Okay, oh hey, how you doing? Hey. Ren seems to take notice of what I was not so subtly gawking at. But before we could enter the store, the cashier walks in front of the display and blocks our view. Oh shit. She drops a box of, I can do this. Fuck. Editor Keith, what is that word? Items at her feet and begins stalking the shelf next to the plushie before she finally notices us standing by the window. I don't miss the way her eyes widen at Ren, obviously taking an immediate liking to him. It almost seriously pushes a strand of hair behind her ears, giving a small wave. Sneaking a glance at the taller man beside me, I noticed how Ren wasn't even paying any attention to her, instead keeping himself busy by scratching his jaw, okay, and kicking at the stray cobblestone rocks by his feet. I talk about Minecraft, but the cashier seemed adamant about getting Ren's attention, considering how she felt the need to abandon her spot by the shelves to make her way towards us. Okay, all right. Olivia Dean, why you so close? Look, I'm not that possessive yet, because again, me and this dude, I mean, we did kiss and we did go on a date for the first time, but we still getting to know each other, okay? We still in that stage. We haven't hit the home run yet. What the fuck you trying to do? Hi there, welcome to Seaside Trinkets. My name is Olivia. Can I help you with anything? Oh, no, we're just looking around, but we recently got some new beachwear merchandise. If you're interested in checking them out, trying to get them sales and shit. Was she seriously ignoring me? Oh, you kind of look like someone I know. Have we met before? Maybe we went to the same school? Me? I don't think so. Really? I definitely would have remembered a face like yours. This girl is flirting with my man. Woo, my man, my baby, my baby, my baby, my man, my man. Thank you to my man, like all the my man songs. Recently, she got me misreading words. I'm trying not to call her out her name. Chill out. Actually, now that I've got a good look at you, oh, swallow it, don't say it, don't say it, don't say it. Girl, back the head up off. I watched as she shamelessly takes in Ren's appearance before crossing her arms over her chest, leaning back and shit. Lean back, lean back. You also remind me of one of those characters from a cartoon that's been gaining a lot of traction here. Apparently, one of the locations from that show, Carla and Bay's main beach. Are you talking about Attack on Giants? Is that the name of it? Then yeah. I don't really know much of those cartoons. Anime, bitch. It slips, oh God. It's anime, all right? I hate people who just, like, yeah, Japanese cartoons, technically sure. But damn, it's like calling a manga a comic. This is my pet. I'm getting heated. All right, but our company recently started selling some stuff for it to the entire time. I don't give a shit about what you're saying anymore. Do you want to come inside and take a look? What do you mean come inside? Actually, do you want my number as well? I'm about to throw my coffee cup. Back the fuck up. You had this prepared? Of course. Ooh. You always need to get ready in case any cuties walk into the store. I wouldn't want to sound like a hypocrite or anything. Ren! What are you doing? He looks at me all shy and shit, knowing look before he hesitantly reaches out to take the piece of paper. You better rip it, crumble it, and throw it in the trash. If you actually like take the shit with you. What did he mean by that? Before I even get the chance to ask, Ren already answers my silent question with red cheeks and a crooked smile. This is embarrassing, but I also had my number prepared for when we met at the library yesterday. Here. Oh! Wait. Okay, he hands it to me. Okay. All right. Huh? Why is he giving me her? Why was he giving me her number as well? No, it's his number. My confusion must have been blatantly obvious since Ren was quick to explain his intentions, which was great. He leans over, whispers in my ear. Maybe we could prank call her later. He's sure not to give her number out to strangers. But isn't that what you just did with me, Ren? I matched his teeth. Smile with my own. I'm confused as fuck. All right, whatever. Sticky note in my hand. Touche. But I've yet to receive any prank calls for you, though. Pfft, don't jinx it. Just as Ren lets out a puff of laughter at my joke, Olivia cuts him off. Hello, I'm still here. Oh, right, sorry. Anyway, I believe you got my number and I've gotten your attention. So here's my number. So call me maybe, nigga. I think it's only fair I show you around the store. I don't do this for just anybody, you know. Instead, all right. It was like he was asking for my opinion, but I kind of wanted him to tell that rude worker off instead. Me too. Wait, did I really want him to do that? Was that wrong of me? A little bit, but fuck her. I'm sorry. I'm sure that was the cashier and said nothing wrong with that. It's not like we were a couple anyway. This is the second day. It's the second day. I gotta remind myself that. But y'all kissed, y'all dated. This dude already dubbed you as his boyfriend. Like, look. But we were supposed to go on a date right now, and Ren did declare himself as my boyfriend earlier. Right. Right, the correlation. I just assumed that he said that in order to get Tail off my back. Does that mean he was feeling the same way as me? Was jealousy on his mind? Yes, it was. But the thing is, that's different though. New discovery. Keith? Do you want to look at the items? We got a bit of time to kill. Here, why don't I show you the most recent stock? We haven't showed this to the general public yet, but I'm sure you'll love it. Without warning, Olivia is that her name? Olivera, that's her fucking name. Reaches out Ren's arm and as he drags him inside the store, he lets out a surprising sound before leaning back, trying to grab hold of his own arm as well, but I was just out of his reach. But watch as Ren helplessly gets pulled into the store. Oh my God, oh my God. It's back here in the stock rooms. I ain't talking about the back rooms, unless we don't allow customers downstairs. But you're a real hottie, so I'll let you take a sneak peek. No, actually, I'm good. Don't worry. We won't get caught. I'm sure your boyfriend won't mind if I borrow you for a bit. Won't get I'm about to make this shit. Won't get caught. Won't get caught. The fuck you mean? The fuck you mean won't get caught? I'll even throw in some those cartoon stickers. Sure, that'll make it worth your time. A wink she sends him felt a little excessive, and I honestly wish Ren would turn around so I could gauge his reaction, but instead he leans in closer to her face and whispers in a hushed tone that I could barely hear from the store. If he wasn't hell no! Wait! Cut the music! Bro, I'm not even from Baltimore. I'm from a different area of Maryland. But bitch, the Baltimore accent is starting to come through. If he wasn't staring right now, I would have snuck down this staircase with you without a second thought. That's what he said! And honestly, it's so fucking tempting. Maybe he's just trying to, you know, when you try to like just go along with it to get them out your hair, but then once the shit actually goes down, you tell them off. Maybe that's what's happening here. From their current position, it looked as though they were having a really intimate conversation, and I felt the urge to look away. Why was I getting so bothered over this? I know we weren't together, but Ren shouldn't be off flirting with other people while on a date with someone else. I would never want to be with someone who was considerate of my own, and a cheater, the fuck, pumpkin eater. And up until now, I honestly thought Ren would have had a chance. I guess I was wrong. But still, there was this nagging voice in the back of my brain that kept telling me not to give up on him so easily. Ren was the one who confidently stood his ground when Tail got a bit suggestive. So maybe I should do the same. Would he even mind? Before I could stop myself, my feet start to move on autopilot as I march towards the two of them. Ooh, and reach. Now listen, I'm a man, and this is a young lady. So we don't gotta put no hands on people. We don't gotta get violent. Okay, violence. You know, if she don't start nothing violent, we don't gotta get violent either. Okay, we don't gotta catch no charge. I ain't talking about that one song. I reach for Ren's sleeve. I give it a hesitant tug, but I swear I could almost feel a relief wash over his body because of it. Ren's entire demeanor seems to change in that moment, and he turns to me with a relieved smile. So, okay, thank God. Oh, Lord. I don't really have any interest in this store. Can we go somewhere else? Yeah, of course. Wait, hold on. Ren carefully shoves Olivia's outstretched hand aside, like, move, bitch! Get out the way! Get out the way! Sputtering out of confused sounds as he watches the two of us leave and slowly felt guilty. Fuck the guilt. No matter how many times I try to brush it aside, I can still get my mind off of what just occurred earlier. What if Ren was interested in her? Right. Granted, he probably shouldn't have been blatantly flirting with her on a date with me, but he wasn't exactly the most confident guy. Would he still be able to talk to her again if things didn't work out between us? No, I shouldn't be thinking that. Peering up to gauge his expression, I noticed how he didn't really look all that upset about leaving her. He seemed rather content to be walking down the street with his fingers entwined with mine once more. I could feel him give my hand a possessive, protective squeeze as he looks down at me with his soft blue eyes. All my worries just melt away. Maybe I did make the right choice after all. It might have been selfish, but it was worth having Ren look at me with such a gentle expression. Man. Stand up! Virtual Keith. Like, what? Eventually, the sun starts to set behind the ocean as well, and I continue to walk alongside the beach. Most of the conversation was geared towards me and my interest again, but every time I tried to learn about Ren, he only seemed to divert the conversation back to me once more. But the more I focused on his odd behavior, the more I began to pick up on his subtle habits as well. I learned that Ren would subtly pick up the sleeves of his cardigan whenever he got nervous, or how he'd scratch his jaw whenever the conversation strayed down the path he didn't feel comfortable with. His little quirks, bitch, my hero told me more about himself than the dead-end conversations that only led back to me, and I was content with knowing how about him that I did yesterday. Ren no longer felt like a stranger I had met at the library, but rather someone I could consider a friend. Okay? Cool. Friends with benefits, but you wanna be serious. That's my song, okay? It's trash, but it's on my channel. Yes, I make music. It's not the best. See, the Baltimore accent came out again. I'm not from Baltimore, I swear. Except friends aren't supposed to get jealous whether they see them flirt with someone else. Man, we is not just friends. Jeez, what was wrong with me? It had barely been 2 days, right? I was already complaining with I saw friend romantic light, right? Like, bro, both me, the player, and the character, we're both fucking up, okay? Because in reality, this ain't no 2-day shit, okay? Like, it takes a while. That's why the game is called 14 days. I feel like there will be a time in this game where me and him separate. There's gonna be a time where it gets very tense and heated. Was I going too fast? I'ma turn back, thinking about you on the way home. All of these thoughts were starting to get a bit overwhelming. And Angel, hello? You're spacing out on me again. There's that look again. He keeps peering down at me with such adoring eyes, and if I didn't know any better, I would think that he already was half in love with me. But that was a very considerate thought. Probably wasn't even truly sure. Sorry, I was just thinking about things. Are you going to share those things with the rest of the class? Are you going to share it with the class? I like this, like, is this modern dialogue. Okay. Well, I sound like an unk saying that. I'm 21, I ain't 51. All right, no shade. He sends me a playful smile and gentle nudge into my side, and I couldn't help but laugh. When did we become comfortable with each other? And when did he lose his stutter? It's nothing, really. Maybe a bit embarrassing, but, well, I was wondering, how do you feel about... Okay, so it's raining, and come here to me, come here to me. Wonder how I didn't notice those dark clouds in the sky sooner. All of a sudden, more droplets fall down until it's all pouring rain. It's pouring rain, it's pouring rain. You can know it's coming to me, coming to me. Over here. Ren doesn't seem to pay much attention. He grabs me in the wrist. Oh shit! And pulls me nearby a building. He shields me from the rain with his body. Oh shit, like his hips are all like, all like this and shit. But I feel tiny. The way his arms cage me and it rests against the wall. This is supposed to be all like, look all romantic, but this looks goofy. I'm sorry. We're all just We look at each other in silence, a brief movement before erupting in laughter. I can fake laugh. Perhaps it was because of the adrenaline from all the panic running, or the fact that Ren's hair was starting to lose its fluffiness. But I couldn't hold back from letting off soft giggles. This only seems to spur Ren on as well, until we're both wheezing out of our lungs and gulping down air. I huff and can't remember the last time I ran that fast. Me too. Bitch. The looming sound of thunder echoes afar and drowns out the laughter until we're both silent once more. Once we both calm down, Ren moves me further away from the rain before casting a glance behind me. Wait here. I'll buy us an umbrella so we can get out the rain. But you'll get soaked. It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Roll my eyes at the corny joke. Alright, send him off and use a smile. Alright. He doesn't look back before he makes a mad dash into the rain, down the street towards the closest convenience store. The rain seems to get heavier. The moment he leaves, I find myself pressed further against the wall behind me to avoid recoil of the rain bouncing off the pavement. I'm not gonna make no jokes. There's an obvious joke I can make there, but I'm not. There wasn't much for me to do while I waited for Ren to return, aside from watching people scramble. They scrambling. Damn, I can't make that joke! Just like that, the carefree sounds of laughter echoing from down the street capture my attention. As I watch Leon, Teo, and G all run across like their life depended on. Okay, so they ain't dead yet. Okay, but it seems as though the beach outing got cut short as well. Glancing back once more, I barely make out the figure of Leon using his bag as a makeshift umbrella as he ducks under the ice cream stand. The fuck? Teo started to remove his shirt. Oh Lord! And I had been inkling that it was so that he could show off. And knowing G, he'll follow along with the carefree of his world, without a care in the world. A part of me feels like calling out to the group to see if they wait to storm alongside them, but they all seem to be enjoying themselves, so I didn't want to get in between that. Plus, I did promise Ren that I would wait for him here, even if he was taking his sweet time. Was he ever gonna return? There was still no sign of him or his comfy looking cardigan, but I was beginning to wonder, did he ditch me? After all, about 15 minutes now, he got caught up with something. Or did he went back to see that cashier lady again? Her store did happen to be down the same street. Oh shit! That'd been a really low blow considering he was the one who offered to take me out on a date today. Although, if I've been honest with myself, it did seem as though they had chemistry. Especially with how she looked at him, touched his arm and shit. Bitch, my chair is about to break. As it was the most natural thing in the world. Was Ren really coming back? It shouldn't take this long to buy an umbrella. In this situation, y'all, comment. Y'all gotta comment like 11 comments. Would you wait or would you go home? In real life, I might have just called an Uber or something. I don't know how close from home I am. I would have went home. But let's wait for the plot. Maybe something did come up. Sure, he'll come back. That's Von Q. All right. Yeah, all right, he's here. Angel, Keith, slams in me. All right, yeah, Sorry, I thought I almost lost you for a second. It's so hard to see in this weather. Jeez, Ren, what took you so long? I almost wanted to cuss him out for taking well over 20 minutes just to buy me a single umbrella. But the genuine apologetic look made his features hold my tongue. Sorry, do you remember your friends from earlier? I ran into them on the way there, which took forever for me to shake them off. And then the convenience store ended up closing early due to the sudden weather change. So then I had to do that awful convenience shop with the obnoxious leisure, and she asked me if I'm really sorry about making you wait long, but ta-da! I managed to get an umbrella along with other things as well. He gives a small twirl of his hand and shit, sending droplets of water all over the place. We can start heading back home now if you want, unless you want to go somewhere specific. Oh! We're gonna save again. We're gonna save again. We're gonna save again. I'm curious. I'm curious. I'm curious. My apartment? Sure, it's not that far away. We could wait out the storm there if you'd like. I even have a heater and dryer you could use. The image of me sitting in front of a warm, cozy heater, too hard to resist. Bet. Oh shit! Despite the heavy downpour of rain, we managed to make it to Ren's apartment in one piece. I ain't talking about the anime. I guess he really wasn't lying when he said his apartment wasn't far from mine. But judging from the pristine interior and fully functional elevators, his building seemed to be far better shape compared to my apartment. The elevator ride could have been a little less awkward though, if it weren't for the slow ascending tacky music. Okay, security breach ass elevator. Dun, 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 dun. Once the elevator doors slide open, I was immediately met with a grandiose corridor, a large, spacious doors. And I found myself wondering how much it costs to live in a place like this. You're like, how you get that money, bro? What you doing? Don't look too hard how messy my place is, okay? I wasn't expecting to have someone over today, so I didn't bother cleaning up. I'm getting a weird sense of deja vu. My apartment. Thankfully, I don't really have any white-haired neighbors who like to take their plants on walks. Actually, now that I think about it, it's a bit strange, but no one lives on this floor aside from me. I'm not really sure why, but I'm not gonna complain. I can make as much noise if I want. No one would notice. Stop. This dude literally was like, stand up. Ren shoots me mischievous grin. I found myself wondering what he meant by that. Oh, so my character is just oblivious and doesn't have a dirty mind like the player. Like loud music and stuff in movies? Yeah, something like that. That's not what he meant. The moment the door swings open, I let out an audible gasp. Ooh, Ren phasing the sights as he flicks the lights on, walking to his own home. His foyer had a whole damn foyer in his apartment. What? Surely a penthouse would have made more sense. Holy shit, Ren. Is there something wrong with it? I know the decor is kind of tacky and it came with the apartment, but I haven't been time to not. I'm sorry, but are you some long lost heir of a billionaire or something? This place is huge. And hello, the marble. No, I get paid a lot for my job, enough to afford rent at least. You know, I don't think I've asked you yet, but what exactly is your job? My job is, well, I guess you could say I'm a programmer. I don't know. I just take a few jobs ever so often. Nothing super fancy. Okay, shit. Could you program a game like this game? Okay, wait. Nothing super fancy. When you have marble flooring. Hold on. I'm like, hold on. Just to give you the money. No, don't date for money. Don't date for money. All right. Leaving the newly discovered program at the entrance, I curiously venture further into his apartment. Okay. Marble is a pain in the ass to clean too. Oh, Angel, do you want some slippers? The floor could get cold and your shoes are probably soaked, right? Turn around the closet, pulling out a pair of dark house slippers. Oh my God, I'll take them, but only because they look like they're Gucci. Fake ass Gucci slides. Hold on. Wait, no, there is a brand, kind of. Yeah, Poochie, Gucci, all the Uchis. Gucci, stop. All right, Ren lets out a puff of laughter through his nose at my joke, but doesn't seem to deny it. Were those slippers really a luxury brand? I don't know, maybe they knockoffs, I don't know. I know it's an exact fit. Was he measuring my shit in my sleep? But as funny as the imagery was, how did he accurately guess my shoe size without seeing my feet? Oh, he's seen them shits before, for free. My fucking intrusive thoughts just be coming out. Here, why don't I show you to the bathroom? I'll find you something to wear in the meantime while your clothes are in the dryer. Or would you prefer a towel instead? I guess that'd make more sense. Hold on, I'm trying to get naked. Sorry, I don't invite people over. Seeing his timid side resurface once more. Come on now. Just a towel? Is it Egyptian cotton? Don't you have any friends? Oh God, am I your friend? Okay, I want to save this too. Okay, don't. Just a towel, nothing else. Yeah, to keep you warm instead of taking a shower. Nah, you gotta take a shower, musty ass. Unless you prefer a blanket, because I'm pretty sure I have an electric. Oh, No, I didn't mean. I meant a towel you can wear over your clothes, not just you in a towel. Unless you want to, but that's. Why would you? I'm just gonna shut him now. Sorry. That's what I meant. His reaction probably. Anyway. I'll show you to the bathroom. You can use whatever you want there. Nothing is off limits. Can I go back? Would you have any friends? Well, I do, I think. Though to be fair, I haven't invited him to my new place yet. But he doesn't exactly live in Cortland Bay in the first place. What? Nothing. Never mind. Anyway, I'll show you to the bathroom. You can do whatever you want in there. Nothing's off limits. Hold up. Like, okay, stop. But I'll leave some clothes for you outside and the plushie I bought for you in your room. Yeah, thanks. Oh, this is my favorite type of bathroom shower. I love me a clear glass stain. I love it. I don't have one yet, but that's my dream bathroom. And his and her sink. Oh my God. Yeah, hairbrush, skincare. Oh shit, okay, he be taking care of himself. Bottles of concealer. Okay, yeah. I guess that answers my question. I naturally had pink hair. Obviously not. I couldn't help but notice that one brand in particular having the exact same as mine. He used the same body wash. He didn't really smell like me, but maybe that was because I wasn't paying much attention. I don't know. I mean, who randomly smells people out of the blue, right? I was shaking my head as a silly notion. Okay, then scrub away off the dirt and all that rain shit. Muttering in a warm towel, I cracked open a large door and put my head out into the hallway. Choose his word, when left a small pile of clothing outside the bathroom. Okay, bet. Oh, okay, shit. The design in the front, however, was rather morbid looking and didn't really suit Ren's vibes. Maybe from a horror film or something? Oh shit. Engulfed by the sheer fabric, put that shit over me. I mean, it made sense, Rich like a frame, but this was just absurd. You're starting to see the real him. Fog up mirror, had to admit, soft fabric felt nice and warm against my skin. Yeah, I love a good hoodie. Even the scent came with oddly comforting somehow. Turning back to remaining clothes pause, just pick up next item and try to put it on. Gray sweatpants. Doesn't seem to fit the length of my legs, despite the number of times I tried to, but quickly Ren was thoughtful enough to give me other alternatives. Child, dark pair of shorts to seem an even better option since it came with a drawstring and deep pockets. Child, he gave me them gray sweats because he was trying to see that print. He was trying to print catch, okay? He was trying to catch my print, see how big. All right, stop. If he was A print, B print, or C print, or D print, how many prints are there again? I don't know. Once I was fully dressed, step out the bathroom, aimlessly walk towards and tell them, oh shit. Okay, we gonna end it right here. Okay, we gonna return soon. I had a blast playing this. I hope y'all had a blast watching. I don't know what's gonna happen next, but breathe fire on that like button if you wanna see more. Share this video on my channel with your friends, family, anybody. I'ma see y'all next time. Peace.